And I have a big message. I have a powerful message to share because I believe in a world without breast cancer. I believe in a world where women don't have to suffer through their monthly menstrual cycle. And I believe that every woman should have the right to conceive a healthy, natural baby if that's what they choose to do. I will not tolerate soaring infertility rates. I will not tolerate young mothers losing their life to breast cancer. And I will not stand for women not taking a stand for themselves and protecting themselves from these disastrous lifestyle disorders and diseases. Cardiovascular disease, closely followed by cancer, and in particular breast cancer in women, are the leading causes of death around the world in women. Beyond this, women's quality of life is further threatened by debilitating diseases such as endometriosis and infertility, polycystic ovarian syndrome, autoimmune disorders like fibromyalgia and lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, things that are dramatically reducing women's quality of life and ability to enjoy their everyday. And the sad truth about these diseases is that each one of these conditions are lifestyle conditions, which means that they are highly preventable. And this is an amazing, powerful thing because this means that we have the ability to protect ourselves from these diseases by our simple, every single day lifestyle choices and dietary decisions. Unfortunately, we no longer live in a world where health comes easy and naturally. We live in a world that's overloaded with environmental toxins and pollutions. Our foods are now laced with more chemicals than ever, preservatives, additives. Our soils are more deficient than ever, and it's much harder to thrive. And the biggest problem I see with that for both sexes, but in particular women, is we're not given the tools and the education to help ourselves to make better decisions for ourselves and protect ourselves from these things that are out of our control. Health comes down to the cellular model, and that is that, like Lego, the building blocks, we humans are made up of cells. And it is the individual health of that singular cell that will make up your overall health. And until we start addressing health from a cellular point of view, we can't truly heal and protect the body from these diseases. When we understand the body from a cellular point of view, we then start to understand health and how our body works properly. And the basic bottom line is that in order for our whole body to thrive, all our cells need in order to be healthy is three basic things: a constant supply of good quality filtered water, a continual supply of good quality nutrition, and thirdly, the ability to move out toxins and maintain a clean, healthy environment. If we can master these three simple things, we can completely transform our entire body and our entire health. And so I'm inspired and empowered to share these basic tools and principles with women so that they can stand up and take control of their health and protect themselves from these horrendous lifestyle diseases that are wiping out far too many women at much younger ages than should be. See, I have a dream, and that dream is to empower and educate women how to take charge of their own health, to educate them into making decisions that are supportive of good health, that will enable them to lead long, happy, healthy lives. I want to teach women how to recognize symptoms in their bodies, and rather than just mask them with a pain relief tablet or something that ignores what's actually going on in their body at that cellular level, I want to teach them how to get back in tune with their body so that we can nip things in the bud, so that we can identify a headache as something being at a dysfunctional at a cell level, so that we can implement the changes that our body's asking for in order to help our bodies to thrive. Women are incredible beings. They can grow human beings. They can produce babies. That is huge. And it's time that women got back in touch with that innate power that they have and that amazing ability they have to heal themselves and one another and take a stand for themselves and really take their own health into their own hands so that we're no longer victim to these disastrous lifestyle diseases, so that we're no longer at the mercy of a doctor's diagnosis. We're no longer helpless, reliant on the drugs that we can take to try and heal our symptoms. When we truly honour our body and understand how our body works, that's when women can change their bodies and then change the world. The second biggest problem I see that women face in order to take charge of their health is that there is so much noise out there, so much conflicting, contraindicating information that's being delivered by uneducated, unqualified practitioners who mean well, but there's just too many conflicting messages out there, which is leaving women confused, frustrated, and then ignorant because it's too hard. Who knows what to do, what's right for their body? We've lost touch to make that decision for ourselves. But the sad truth is, if we continue to ignore our body, if we continue to ignore the symptoms, our body screaming out to us to take notice of it and make changes in our lifestyle, these disastrous diseases are going to continue to prevail. Over 1.7 million women are diagnosed with breast cancer every single year. There's far too many families being ripped apart by this deadly disease. Far too many young children being robbed of their mother. All from a disease that should be preventable. There's so much amazing awareness out there about breast cancer. We have beautiful, well-meaning, amazing people raising awareness, running their fun runs, buying products with pink ribbon. And this is amazing, but I truly believe we can go one step better. What if we could actually prevent breast cancer? What if you knew the things that you had to do in your everyday life that were protecting your body, were healing your cells, regenerating your cells so that those cells remained healthy and didn't mutate towards a cancerous disease? The sheer words breast cancer sends a shiver down most women's spine. It's too painful to acknowledge. It's too painful to even consider that you could be at a risk factor, and so yet we remain naive and ignorant and just hope that it'll never happen to us. But I want to give you the tools to identify the things that could be going wrong in your body, in your hormone system, so that you can make the decision to protect your body, not just from breast cancer, from autoimmune diseases that are increasing dramatically every single year, diseases which result in pain and poor quality of life, diseases that are affecting our fertility and ability to have a family, diseases that are affecting our lifespan. The only way to overcome this is to educate and empower ourselves, to take charge, to take a stand for our body, and put in place lifestyle measures that are going to protect ourselves from disease. The unfortunate truth is that ignorance can get us killed. Cancer is such a dramatic word and I hate using it, but the reality is 1 in 3 people are being diagnosed with some form of cancer at some point in their life. That's huge. Again, cancer is a preventable disorder. We've seen time and time again that it is so hard to fight. I don't think there's been many people that could put their hand up and say that their family hasn't been touched directly by cancer. It's hard to fight cancer. It's hard to beat cancer, but it is not hard to prevent cancer if you know how to honour your body and look after your body. I believe it's my calling to educate and empower women, which is why I've created the Balance Babe Bootcamp, an educational membership program designed to empower, educate and energise women every single month with new content, new lifestyle hacks, new tips, new dietary advice, expert opinions from all areas of women's health and well-being, from finance to wellness, to disease prevention, to health and beauty and hobbies, lifestyle, spiritual. I want to jam-pack it with as much content to help women empower themselves and educate themselves so that they don't become a victim. The content is inspiring, motivating, educational and empowering. And we know as women, we thrive when we are in other groups of women. So to do a program like this with the support of other women standing side by side, holding each other's hands, bouncing ideas off each other, sharing the journey with one another, we know that it uplifts the female race. Women were not meant to stand alone and fight things on their own. Yes, we have the strength to. We're incredible. We can produce babies and go through labour. We can do anything. But we know research tells us that women thrive with other women lifting them up. The Balance Babe Bootcamp includes webinars, live Q&A sessions, private Facebook to interact with other women, as well as educational seminars to basically cover everything from pregnancy to menopause to PMS to any sort of health element. It includes treatment protocols, do-it-yourself at-home protocols so that you can heal yourself and the whole family. The bonus of the program is that you basically have a naturopath in your pocket, me, a hormone specialist, guiding you through every step of the way, answering any questions that you have. I've been working one-on-one with women in clinic for many years now, and I see it time and time again. Women who've had hysterectomies and 10 years down the track dramatically regret their decision because of the effect it's had on their health later in life. If they had had the knowledge and empowerment at the time to make a better decision and know how to heal their body naturally, they definitely wouldn't have gone ahead with that surgery and cut out one of their most vital organs, the uterus. But without the knowledge, how are women supposed to make these empowered decisions? And that's what the Balance Bootcamp is. It's about empowering women, educating women and giving them the information, allowing them to ask the questions, get extra opinions, before they embark on serious lifestyle decisions like surgery. So if you want to take charge of your health and stop falling victim to all the confusion and misinformation out there and start empowering yourself with information, then I invite you to join the Balance Babes Bootcamp. It's about loving your life, loving your health, and loving your body, and honouring your body, honouring your choices, and most important, falling back in love with being a woman, because it is one of the most beautiful gifts to have been given a female body. And if we nurture and protect it and nourish our divine feminine energy, we really, really can thrive and enjoy our life. So I invite you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Join our team of Balance Babes and watch your life change before you.